Alright guys, today we have a very interesting topic, and of course it's going to be about the biggest threats to Naruto and Sasuke. Now before I do get into that, I do want to give a huge shout out to my sponsors. It's going to be White Cross. Now if you guys haven't heard of White Cross, it's pretty much an MOBA. One of the best things about this game is that it's extremely easy to pick up and it's extremely easy to learn the game. You can literally learn how to play the game within one battle session. White Cross has a very simple UI for players to get used to the game, and not only that, the game is super fast paced. You actually start the game with all of your skills being there, and you can upgrade your skills as you level up your characters. One of the greatest parts about this game is the infinite strategy that you can actually use. There's a variety of skills and abilities without being limited by their class and roles. Skill combinations are literally unlimited. Now as I said, you will be fighting against guardians and monsters, and the thing about this game is that when you actually kill some guardians, they actually respawn on your team. By eliminating guardians and monsters, they provide buffs and aids in battle. Now the mobile version of this game is coming very soon, and it's also cross-platform with PC players as of right now. This game is actually free to play, and I actually really recommend it to you guys. The link to the game is going to be in the description below, but without further ado, let's get into the actual video. Who is the biggest threat for Naruto and Sasuke? Now, a couple of things. First things first, there will be no shinobi threats to Naruto and Sasuke. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to get a supposed prodigy coming out of the hidden stone village or the hidden mist village that, oh, now he's supposedly stronger than Madara, Hashirama, and all those other characters. It's just not going to happen. So in my opinion, I feel like the big threats to Naruto and Sasuke are going to have to end up being Otsutsuki members or characters that are just embedded with scientific ninjutsu. Don't get me wrong, there is also that possibility that there can possibly be characters from other dimensions. For example, a lot of people are speculating that Jigen might actually be an alien, but he's not a part of the Otsutsuki clan. It's a very good possibility, but I do want to tell you guys I'm not going to be talking about them as of right now. So just these specifics of names. Now, first things first being is going to be Kawaki. Now this right here is completely obvious. We've seen Kawaki talk to Boruto before in the past, and he said that he was going to be sending Boruto to meet the 7th. Now here's the thing. Kawaki and Naruto are completely buddy-buddy as of right now. Like literally Kawaki risked his life to save Naruto and Himawari in the last chapter, but let's be honest, I feel like it is inevitable that Kawaki is going to eventually turn against Naruto. But I feel like Boruto and Kawaki, they have something special about them, but specifically in terms of Kawaki, when we talk about the scientific ninja tools that are basically embedded into Kawaki, it's absolutely absurd. Here's the thing. If you guys recall in the last chapter of Boruto, which I'm pretty sure everybody here knows, Delta is rivaling Naruto. Now, I'm not saying that to say Delta is stronger than Naruto. Delta is not stronger than Naruto. We know that Naruto is holding back. But the fact that she's actually sitting there going blow for blow with Naruto, it's definitely something to take note of. Now, here's the thing. Imagine if Delta, on the other hand, had a Karma Seal and she was able to boost her power by like ×5. That would be absolutely insane. If Kawaki can manage to get to that level and pretty much master the Karma Seal by then, that can actually be very dangerous for Naruto. The potential for Kawaki, much like Boruto, is actually off the charts. And not only that, Kawaki has an advantage on Naruto that not a lot of enemies of Naruto and Sasuke actually have. Now, I'm specifically talking about Naruto in this situation. Kawaki literally knows where this guy lives. He's going to be able to understand the ins and out of the Hidden Leaf Village, because if Naruto actually does defeat Delta and keep Kawaki, we can pretty much assume that Kawaki is going to be in the Hidden Leaf Village for a very long time. And of course, as we've seen, he supposedly destroyed the Hidden Leaf Village, which is going to give Kawaki a major advantage upon Naruto. Now, another threat to Naruto and Sasuke are obviously going to be the Kado organization. They're pretty much the new Akatsuki of Boruto. Don't get me wrong, in my opinion, I feel like they're going to eventually start fighting off other characters in Naruto, just like the Akatsuki. They're not going to go straight to the heads of Naruto and Sasuke, but they could definitely pose a threat to Naruto and Sasuke. As of now, we've only seen one character of the Kado organization actually in action, and of course, I know people are going to say that Kashin Koji did a little something as well, but here's the thing. I feel like Kashin Koji didn't necessarily go all out, so I'm not going to really count that as Kashin Koji actually fighting. Delta is pretty much the only person from the Kado organization that we have seen do a little something in terms of actually fighting a character that's worthy. Now, this is just going to be an assumption, but I assume that every character in the Kata organization are going to be at least the strength of Delta, mainly because she's the first character of the Kata organization. I strongly doubt that the writers of Boruto would introduce a character from this unknown organization and have Naruto watch one of their strongest characters. For example, if we compare that situation to the Akatsuki back in Naruto Shippuden, the first characters that we did see fight was Deidara, Sasori, Kakazu, and Hidan. Those characters were not the strongest of the Akatsuki. We know that Delta is extremely close to the leader of the Kata organization, which is Jigen, but it's very likely that she isn't going to be the second strongest character to Jigen. Now, here's the other thing. Delta had no fear towards Naruto. I'm pretty sure she's not going to have any fear towards Sasuke, and that just shows you the respect level that these guys have for characters like Naruto and Sasuke. To regular ninja, Naruto and Sasuke are quote-unquote gods. They actually view them as gods, and for these characters like Delta to just walk into Naruto's backyard, literally, and say, yo, I'm gonna kill you if you don't give me Kawaki, that's saying something. That pretty much says that Delta, of course she probably did underestimate Naruto a little bit, but it tells me that Delta understands that Naruto's probably not going to be the strongest character that she fought before. And that should be very scary in terms of what the other Kata members have in store. And that especially means Jigen. Jigen being the leader of the Kata organization, I estimate him to be like leagues ahead of a character like Delta. Even though we know Delta is extremely strong, I feel like Jigen's going to be so much stronger than Delta. I personally feel like it's going to be like Deidara in a character like Pain, where the Six Paths to Pain, where it's just absolutely way stronger than a character like Deidara. Now, the last threats that I do want to talk about is going to be the Otsutsuki clan. I'm not talking about any regular Otsutsuki character like Urashiki Otsutsuki or any regular character like Momoshiki. I feel like Momoshiki and Urashiki are definitely strong, but they're not going to be the strongest in terms of the Otsutsuki clan. For all we know, characters like Urashiki and Momoshiki might be fodder to the characters that are actually in the Otsutsuki home dimension. I personally feel like after the Kawaki arc, it's going to be open range in terms of the Otsutsuki home dimension, and we're definitely going to have to explore that. That right there, in my opinion, is going to be the biggest arc of Boruto, period. It could possibly be Shinobis versus the Otsutsuki clan. Now, I do want to make a totally separate video diving deeper into the Otsutsuki clan, because I know I can't really rush everything in these last couple of minutes that I do want to finish up this video in, but the Otsutsuki clan is going to be a very formidable foe later on in Boruto, and one of the things that I do have to say about them, they're going to be very tricky to deal with, mainly because the shinobi race is predicated off of the Otsutsuki clan. The former god of all shinobis was Kage Otsutsuki. For all we know, Kage might be fodder in terms of the actual Otsutsuki clan higher-ups. But I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Who do you guys think the biggest threats are going to be to characters like Naruto and Sasuke? And I know some of you guys out there might think that Boruto might go rogue. I made a full video about my opinions on that situation already as well. It's possible that Boruto as well might be a big threat to Naruto and Sasuke. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But it's been your boy Barbie, and we out.
It's a knife.
Check my clock, I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop. No popcorn, I pop pistols. Reaming my body, clothing no issue. Bitch, you look sick, you need a tissue. You drop a body, I just might bless you. I'm metrosexual, no high cholesterol. Where's Jenny Craig? Bitch, just get sexual.